Hi everyone, Hannah here. Welcome back to the channel. For anyone that's new, welcome. My name is Hannah. I love all things Disney, Loungefly, Star Wars, Harry Potter, so please do consider liking and subscribing. In this video, it's going to be the 12 Mickey Mouse main attraction Loungefly backpacks from last year's collection from 2022 from ShopDisney. I did get all 12 of them. I did get them on their normal release days. They're all by my feet, which is why I'm looking down there, so this might be a bit of a journey. I'm going to show them all. Every tag has a story in there. I'll do the 360, show the inner lining, all that malarkey. So where else would we start? January, which was the first out of the 12. Now they are all themed on attractions in Magic Kingdom, same as the, was it 2020 that the Minnie Mouse main attraction was? They have the same monthly themes, but they obviously look a bit different. So January was themed on Space Mountain, trying to get two words out, so I'm going to do a 360 first to show the entire backpack, and then I'll go into a couple more of the details. Each of the backpacks in the UK retailed for £78 as well. So this one, obviously Space Mountain, galactic type, so it's that white kind of pleather material with that purpley galactic print on there. The sides and the ears, it's glitter on this one, and now the glitter, it's only very slightly comes off. Barely any has come off mine, which is a real plus. And on the side of this pocket, Space Mountain is embroidered in there. The back does also have Space Mountain on the bottom, just there. Now some of them came with their tags down, some I've used one of them. I use these, they're just like chunky thick material cable ties that you can velcro on and off. If I remember, I'll pop an Amazon link as to where I got them from. It just helps keep the straps nice and together. Haven't used this one yet though. It's February that I've used so far, and I intend on detagging another couple very shortly. Each of them does have a story. They all have this tag as well that says Mickey Mouse main attraction. And in the middle, I know this is going to be upside down, they all have the Walt Disney World 50th actually. There we go. We'll show it properly. So that's the inside of all the tags, and then they have a story specific to the backpack. Oh, here it is. Is that it? Right, where are we? Blast light speed ahead on the Space Mountain attraction and out of this world roller coaster in the Tomorrowland area. Shooting stars whiz by and orbs of light glow on your journey through space. Opening in the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort in 1975, this astronomical attraction has appealed to fans ever since. Oh, I think these tags change part way through, because on some of the others there's a small little hook within the tag that you can clip it to keep it shut. So they must have changed those. So that's the story for this one. I do love this one. I might at the end, if I remember, rank them, excuse me, from like my personal favourite to my least favourite. This will probably be in the top half, I would imagine, but it is very nice. So one last quick 360 and then we'll move on to February. And what's the bottom of this one? Plain white as well on the bottom. Oh, actually no, inner lining. Excuse me. Get your brain in gear, Hannah. Right, what I probably could have done is taken the packaging out of them beforehand. February's will have it out. Depending whether I use them or not, I do keep the packaging inside them, because otherwise sometimes they can squish a bit, so I do put the packaging back inside. But the inner lining for this one is that same galactic print that's on that front pocket. If I show the front as well, the daisy, there we go. I'm not going to take all the packaging out. So it is that same galactic print as in that front pocket. Righto, that one can go there. In a bit I'm probably going to have to break and move some of them further away, but for now February is right next to me. Now I have used February, so I've got the tag separately, so I'm going to read the story for this one first. She says, where is it? Here it is. So it's that same tag with the 50 in there. So the February was themed on Pirates of the Caribbean, Ahoy! The Pirates of the Caribbean ride takes you by boat past scenes of pirate treasure, derelict ships, and moments brought to life by the namesake films, with characters Captain Jack Sparrow and Captain Barbossa. A favoured attraction, the ride opened at the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort in 1973 in the Adventureland area. So I did keep the tag for it. I have used this one. I really like this one. It's obviously Pirates of the Caribbean theme. Do they all have the buttons on the pocket? I have a feeling they all have these buttons on the pocket for Mickey Mouse as well. This one is a lot simpler, like there's no glitter or anything on this one, so the majority of it is just that black kind of pleather material. The ears, front and back, have the kind of pirate medallion print that you could call it. Then the material cable ties again. So you'll probably notice actually they do them in black and white, so I will kind of use them depending what colour the backpack is. So on the lighter backpacks I use the white ones just because nothing's ever rubbed off. I just fear that if I were to put the black ones on the white one it might rub off a little bit. So far it hasn't though. And on this pocket there is embroidered in a compass. What's the bottom? The bottom, plain and black for this one. And it's at the top of this one where it says Pirates of the Caribbean. They do have kind of different things on the back, they're not all the same in that way. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the lining is still out for this one. Now this one does have an inner pocket. It's like a slip inner pocket at the very front. Most Disney parks Loungefly don't have inner pockets, but she's a fancy one. So the inner lining for this one, it's this same gold pattern, but it's in like a dark blue. So hopefully it's going to show. There we go. That's showing, hopefully. And if I flip it round to the front, you should be able to see that slip in a pocket just there at the front. I do really like this one. See, I should have taken the packaging out of all of them to make it easier for myself. But why would I make it easier for myself? So one last quick 360 for February, which was themed on Pirates of the Caribbean. There we go. March is right there, so I can grab that one as well. Thank goodness. This might be a journey. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, so thank you in advance if you watch the entire thing. March, Teacups. The only thing that, I wouldn't say bugs me about this one, the green and the dark purple to me kind of sparks Halloween colours. That's the only thing I would say with this one. The mini one was more pinks and purples. So that's the only thing that I kind of was like a bit, I love the design of it, don't get me wrong, it's just the colours scream a bit more Halloween to me. So if I start with the story so that I don't forget to do that. Down the rabbit hole, make your way to the Mad Tea Party attraction, inspired by a sequence from Disney's 1951 animated film Alice in Wonderland. The Fantasyland attraction opened in 1971 in the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort. It features giant teacups that allow guests to whirl and twirl at their own speed. I don't always do the teacup ride just because I get motion sickness quite bad, and that spinning, that wouldn't agree with me personally. But backpack wise, here is the front, and it's got kind of that generic teacup patterning on the top and the ears. So if we do a 360, bit of a lighter purple on the back. What's the bottom? The darker purple is on the bottom. And then I do love this detail here. It's the teacups that have been embroidered on that side pocket. Now this one doesn't have anything on the back compared to those two. This one is just completely plain on the back. There is nothing on there at all. And then some of them have things down there, up there. I think, was it one or two of them had both? We'll find out in a bit, won't we? Right. I'm not going to take all the packaging out because that would be annoying, wouldn't it? So the inner lining for this one, it's that beautiful pink colour, and then it's almost like a peach polka dot. So like pink and peach polka dots for the lining for that one. This one doesn't have any pockets either, front or back. So that one is March. Now April is right there, so after April I might need to do a little bit of a shimmy, but for now kind of boxed in with Loungefly. Not complaining. April is one of my favourites because if you've seen my videos before, you know I love a sequin backpack. Purple is my favourite colour. and I love a sequin. So this one is themed on Small World. I just love this one. I feel like this one or the December one might be one of the ones that I detag next. Might be December, might be... We'll see. Depends when I go out next and what outfit I'm wearing. Actually, this would go really well with this outfit, wouldn't it? I thought I'd do my 50th outfit because technically these are all for the 50th. So, I'll be quiet and show you the backpack now. So here's the front. Beautiful pink pocket. And then some of the Small World icons up top on the ears with that beautiful sequin. Both of the sides have different numbers embroidered on them in like a, almost like a teal greeny blue sort of colour. There's nothing on the back of the ears. Well, what's the bottom? Beautiful lilac colour. And again, this one has nothing on the back either. So that one is just, it's out the way tag. That one is plain on the back. I'm not sure what, I don't know, like if they all had something on the back, it's the OCD side of it for me. I would have preferred that, but that's just my personal opinion. See, this one's a different tag because it's got a little clip just there. And the story is this side on the tag compared to that side on the other ones. Ooh, I wonder why they changed the tags. Anyway, never mind. Celebrating themes of worldwide peace, unity and beauty, the famous Fantasyland attraction, It's a Small World, first opened in Disneyland in 1966. The water-based ride takes you through different cultures and many regions through the world. The attraction is most known, however, for its upbeat song capturing all the charm of this park's attraction with this collectible. I am not going to sing that song because nobody wants that stuck in their head, and I'm not that mean. But it is going around in my head a little bit, so we're going to have to get rid of that, aren't we? Because that's the sort of song that will stay in your head for hours. Unless you like that sort of thing, in which case, have at. The lining for this one, it's the same sort of colours, like the pinks, like the pastel colours, and it's a lot of the Small World symbols again, I suppose you would call them. I really like this one. The colours, the design, the sequins. It's just beautiful. It is really, really, really nice. So that one is April. Now I'll be back in a second because I need to do a little bit of a shimmy. Next is the May Mickey Mouse main attraction, themed on Tiki Room. What I quite like about this one is the front pocket in the ears. It's like a straw hat material, so it's completely different in that sense to the other ones. So you can see the pocket in the ears. Now I believe this is one of the ones that's a placement backpack. The others are kind of the same print all over, whereas this one is a placement one. So if you had a different backpack, some of the sections might be in a different place. So you can see all the little tiki bits up there. Has this one got anything on the pockets? No, so it's just that tiki themed print all over with that dark green strap. I like how they've textured the straps as well to make it almost look like some sort of plant. I really like this one. Now this one does have, whoops, forgive, the Enchanted Tiki Room at the very top there. So this one does say what it is. What's the bottom? Oh, it's that same kind of dark green colour as the straps. I do quite like this one. Story time. Welcome to your Polynesian-inspired paradise. Opening in the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney Resort on October the 1st, 1971, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room creates a swinging extravaganza using audio animatronic figures. In this Adventureland experience, you can sing along with the menagerie of wild exotic birds, colourful flowers, and tiki statues. Oh, I will leave that. That's a future Hannah problem. Inner lining. My goodness. Lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. Oops. Oh, I do like this. This one has a front inner slip pocket as well, the same as the February one does for Pirates of the Caribbean. And it's Tiki Bird. It's like a, not a bright red colour, it's like a kind of slightly faded red colour with lots of Tiki Birds on the back. Just there. And then if I flip it over, you can see that glorious inner pocket. You can't tell, I love an inner pocket. So that one is May Tiki Room. Next is another of my favourites. See, I'm going to end up saying this about all of them, aren't I, now that I'm seeing them all again. June Peter Pan sequins. The mini main attraction for June was covered in sequins. I've never had that one, missed it on release day. It was one of the ones that sold out really quick. So I was very, very glad to get the Peter Pan one for Mickey. So if I do a 360 first, you can see those beautiful sequins on the bottom. And then he's at the Jolly Roger and Tink on the ear. Is there anything on that one? So it's kind of, it's like an embossed design, and it's like the London, what do you call that? The London skyline, is that what it's called? Where you can kind of see, I'm sure you know what I mean, I hope you know what I mean. There we go. And then it's the same on that pocket as well. This one does have two things on the back. So if I move the tag over there. So this one has Peter Pan's flight up the very top, but then it has Peter Pan at the bottom as well. So this one's like a double trouble backpack, where it's got two things on the back. The bottom is that beautiful kind of night blue colour. I just really like this one, like the detailing of like how it seems like it's the clouds. Really like this one, and it's sequin, so even better. All you need is faith, trust and a little bit of pixie dust. Prepare to soar across the London skies and off to Neverland. Peter Pan's flight was an opening day attraction, making its debut at Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort in 1971. It gives guests the feeling of travelling into a faraway place where you can stay young forever. I like this one quite a lot. And it's just a nice ride as well. I will put all the packaging back inside. The inner lining for this one, oh! Did I notice that before? This one has an inner slip pocket as well. I don't remember if I noticed that before. Anywho, it's kind of like a light blue and then a baby blue stripes, which I think is like one of their pyjamas. I can't remember which of the boys wears that colour pyjamas. But it's just like pyjamas, because they go off to Neverland in their gym jams. And that side, that glorious inner pocket just there. See? Should I detag this one next? I'm going to get in a muddle, aren't I? So I'm going to probably say at the end of the video, let me know which one to detag next, because clearly I cannot make my mind up. That one is June Peter Pan. Next is July, which is my birth month, so I'm a little bit biased in really liking this one, but again it has sequins on it. So the front pocket is covered in sequins, and this one I believe, is it Prince Charming's Carousel that this one's themed after? And I'm 99% sure that this one has the same horses on every backpack, because that was a slight worry. With the stock photo you can't always tell if they're going to be a placement one. So a lot of us were thinking, well, you could easily have the horse kind of behind the badge, and we were thinking, are we going to get a horse, like a perfect horse on each of the ears? Thankfully, the front part and the ears are the same on all of them. I believe it's the rest of it, like the pockets and the back, that have different ones. Thankfully, look at those perfect horses. And it's got beautiful gold detail on it. That side pocket is bare. This one has a pin kind of punched into it that says the Walt Disney World and 50. The bottom is a beautiful shiny gold colour. Look at that shimmer away. Does the back of... No, the back of this one doesn't have anything on there. It's just the horses again. So no wording or extra bits on the back. So if we do a proper full 360 for this one. It is beautiful though. I'm not just saying that because July is my birth month, but it is beautiful. And the zip puller on this one is a crown as well. Right at the front there. Story time. Round and round, up and down, travel by steed or chariot in one of our whimsically designed carousel rides. Prince Charming Regal Carousel opened in 1971 in the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort. Each intricately crafted seat is set against a reeling backdrop of captivating colours and musical merriment. Hang on for a delightful whirl on this classic attraction. And I'm very ashamed to say, I don't think I have been on the carousel in Disney World. So next time we go back, I'm going to have to go on that one, aren't I? Dear me. Oh, packaging is stuck. get out packaging, tiny bit there. So the inside for this one, I'm pretty sure it's called a fleur-de-lis, that 3 symbol. And it's the, sorry, that was not good, was it? And it's kind of the light blue and like almost teal sort of colour as the back. If I flip it over, this one doesn't have any pockets in there, front or back. This one doesn't need any pockets, does it? So that one is July, Prince Charming's Carousel. August, I feel like August is quite a fancy one. Dumbo. What I will say, I mean obviously it's Dumbo, but the colours also scream Snow White to me just because of the yellow, blue and the red. But I love how fancy this one is. It's just got like extra little bits to it. What I will say about this one, it is the sort of material similar to the iridescent 50th backpack. It can, the shiny parts anyway, can crease if you dent them, so do bear that in mind and be a bit careful if you're kind of bending the front pocket forward. So this one is very shiny on the front and on the sides as well. That side is plain. This side has embroidered in Walt Disney World and 50 with like a gold thread. We've got the little hat at the top. Now the ears do have sequins and they've got that fancy little ribbon around them, which is a very nice touch. And then what's the bottom? The bottom is plain and blue, but it's more of a matte blue, which is the same as, move the tag, the back is that matte blue colour. Ooh. And the back of this one at the bottom says Dumbo the Flying Elephant. So this one's got something at the bottom on the back, and again that's that sort of matte blue colour. That doesn't dent as much compared to the more shimmery material. So proper 360, then I will read the story and then we can do the inner lining for this one. A little bit, see this one, it looks more simple, but then it's got those extra couple of details which are very fancy indeed. Now I have been on the Dumbo ride. Buckle up for a twirl on Dumbo the Flying Elephant attraction in the Fantasyland area, first taking flight on October 1st, 1971 in the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort. This attraction features Dumbo-shaped vehicles with outstretched ears and even with a lever. Pull the lever, Kronk! Sorry, that's a thing now. Whenever I hear the word lever, I have to do that. Excuse me. You can move our beloved pachyderm up or down. Enjoy the view. Sorry for that. It's a thing. Whenever I hear the word lever now, I just have to do that. And then my husband sometimes shouts, wrong lever! Just because, one of those silly things, isn't it? So, inner lining time. Back to Dumbo now. Back to Dumbo. Packaging all around by my feet again. So there's 4 left. I might be able to just do all those 4 and just shimmy things around because there's a mess. But that's future Hannah problem. So the inner lining for this one, she says, as I'm pushing things away with my feet. So the inner lining for this one, it's this same blue colour and it's got the D for Dumbo and then like a circus ball. So I hope that's going to show up there. No inner pockets for this one. I'm trying not to bend it too much just because it is, oh see, I've done it anyway. See on the side just there, it's creasing a bit where it bends. So just bear that in mind with this one. Beautiful, but it will keep those creases in there. So that one is Dumbo for August. September, which I very much like, Big Thunder Mountain. Who doesn't love Thunder Mountain? Hats and glasses, best remove them, and your ears, because they will fall off. It's the wildest ride in the wilderness, don't you know? Sorry, I will calm down a bit. So, 360 first, then we'll do a couple of details. So it's more like browns and kind of deep reds. And I love that the front pocket, I think it is actually denim, not just like a denim effect, because it feels the same as denim does. And then it's got those details all up there. And it says BTM, Big Thunder Mountain, yes, BTM. And then BTM up there with the train track on that ear, which is also denim. I do like this one. Now, I had to get my original one replaced because I can't remember which ear it was now. I think it might have been this ear. was either really far down here or like really far up there. But they replaced it for me, so I now don't have a wonky ear, which is very appreciated. So I do like that one. On the back of this one, it has Walt Disney World and 50 kind of embossed at the bottom. Like embossed on there. What's the bottom is brown. Story time. I can't remember. I probably have said they were all £78 retail. I've probably said that at the beginning, haven't I? Anywho, hang on to your ears. The Big Thunder Mountain Railroad attraction streaks through a deserted ghost town and long-lost mines from the Gold Rush era. The rip-roaring ride opened in the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort in 1980 and has been taking guests on high-speed, rickety adventure through cursed caverns, chisel canyons and wistful waterfall ever since. Lovely. Hold on to your ears. I got these ears from Once Upon a Craft UK. I will link her down below. I get pretty much all of my 3D printed ears from her because they are so comfortable. I know I did. I got the January Space Mountain pair of the Mickey Main Attraction ears. I didn't get any of the others. I have too many ears. I say that like I don't have too many Loungefly. But at least you can wear Loungefly out and about. And I'll never stop because do what makes you happy. Oh, goodness me, this is really packed in there. I'll try and get one more bit out. She says this might be a giant bit. Oh my word! What a giant bit. Oh, tiny little bit. So the inner lining for this one, it's this same design, but it's brown instead of red. So it's the exact same as the outside, just a different colour. And no pockets in this one, again. So I don't, was it June? Yeah, it was June. I don't remember June having that in a pocket. I mean, obviously it does. I just don't remember it. So, that was September. October has to be Haunted Mansion for October. Now, first thing I will say, it's daytime, so I can't show the glow-in-the-dark part. And I'm pretty sure last time I tried to do it, it came out very poorly. But these eyes, all of these eyes, they glow in the dark. Is it just that part? Because there's an extra tag that shows it glows in the dark, and I think it is just the eyes. So if you've got like a UV light, just shine it on there and they just glow in the dark a little bit. But obviously October had to be Haunted Mansion, so you've got the creepy wallpaper at the bottom. Those eyes staring at you. And then I'll just do a full 360 first. And then the stripes from like the costume of the cast members on the sides. This one has both top and bottom, so it says the Haunted Mansion right there up top. Does that glow in the dark? That might glow in the dark. Whenever you get glow in the dark parts on the backpacks, they feel a bit rougher to touch. That feels rough, so that might glow as well. And then on the bottom it also has that Walt Disney World 50 with just a plain black bottom just there. Separate glow in the dark tag. Story time. They have all retired here to the Haunted Mansion. Actually, we have 999 happy haunts, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? Embark on a spine-tingling journey through this eerie estate in your doom buggy. Quite a few spectral surprises await. First opening on October the 1st, 1971 in the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort, the Haunted Mansion attraction continues to promise creepy fun for everyone. I love the Haunted Mansion ride. It's an amazing ride by itself anyway, but if it's like in the heats of summer and you just want to go inside and sit down for a bit, it's perfect. Perfect. Just like the Little Mermaid ride actually in Fantasyland as well. They're both those kind of indoor, what do you call those ones where it's just the track just carries on and you just get on and off on the moving walkways. Can't think of what those are called now. Oh! Get out. So the inner lining, it had to be the creepy wallpaper, didn't it? And I think it is that same... See, is it supposed to be purple? Because to me it's blue. To me that's blue, whether it's like a bluey purple, I'm not 100% sure. But it's that same creepy wallpaper that is on the front pocket. And there's that side as well. No inner pockets for this one. But she glows in the dark. She doesn't need an inner pocket. when she glows in the dark. I'm going to pop that one back there. 2 left. Oh, my blanket's stuck. Excuse you. And my blanket's coming off the chair. Dreadful. Just shimmy it back. Jungle Cruise for November. I do like this one. The mini one for Jungle Cruise gave me Christmas vibes. But this one I do like for the Mickey one. Sorry if you can hear that crunching. It's the wrapping that's on the top. So I'll do 360 first. So November Jungle Cruise, or as they change it in Christmas to Jingle Cruise, when they do slightly more festive jokes. So you've got all the stripy parts at the front, and this is similar to the Tiki backpack, where it feels not as straw hat material like, but very similar. It feels very similar to that straw hat material. And the ears, it's like one of the life rings, and then the... Now, I said this last time, what's the steering wheel on a ship? Is it the helm? Because I know someone commented and I'm sure they said it was the helm. I hope I haven't just made a fool of myself, because that wasn't too long ago, was it? Although I can say it was last year, so it's fine. The bottom is like, is that like an olive green, just like a dark green colour? This one has 2 things on the back as well. So it has Jungle Cruise up the top, just there, and then that Walt Disney World 50 on the bottom. Don't know why I did that. But anywho, story time. Voyage by tramp steamer down several major rivers of Asia, Africa and South America on the Jungle Cruise. This Adventureland attraction opened on October the 1st, 1971 in the Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort. On your excursion you'll encounter audio animatronics, jungle animals, wet waters and dry wit courtesy of your skipper. And the backside of water. So we'll have a look on the inside. I don't remember the lining for this one actually. Oh. Excuse you. Well, the lining for this one, it's just like lots of different jungle items really. So it's that same kind of deep green colour. And there's birds in there. What else have we got? There's birds, there's food. There's a pineapple in there. I think there's a snake all coiled up. No pockets in this one either. And then last but by no means least, we have December, which is themed on fireworks. This one is definitely one of my favourites. It's not a sequin one, but it is covered in glitter. Now this glitter slightly comes off every now and again. What did I don't know what that was. The glitter slightly comes off, only a little bit, just like the January one. Thankfully it's not a huge amount that comes off, but just be a bit careful and a bit wary. Oh, I think it was a bit of glue that I got on my hand. Ooh, a bit of dried on glue. Well, that's a future Hannah problem. Sorry, future Hannah. Back to the lovely fireworks. I love this one so much. Look at that glitter. And it's like a mixture of blues and purples. And you've got the Mickey firework. Is it just glitter on the ears? It is just glitter on the ears. But look, castle and Mickey firework. And then more fireworks on that side. The bottom, plain and black. And on the back, at the bottom, on the back, it has that Walt Disney World 50 again. So this one is definitely one of my favourite ones, and it's not that very squishy. It's like that pleather sort of material, so it's not really gonna dent if you do squish it that much. Should I detag this one next? Decisions. Ooh. Oh no! Packaging is stuck. One more bit, because this one is a little bit dark on the inside. So the inner lining for this one is pretty much, it's like a black background and then all the different coloured fireworks again, and no inner pockets either side for this one. And I'll show the front as well. Well, there we go. I haven't done the story. I remembered. Righto. So Sparks fly at the Cinderella Castle. Walt Disney World Resort premiered its first fireworks display in 1971, and ever since a spectacular show has been offered nearly every night at all Disney parks around the globe. Guests have also been treated to surprises from beloved characters and timeless music for a completely enchanting experience. Like that one. Who doesn't love a Disney fireworks show? I mean, they're probably the best fireworks shows there are. I've said it and I stand by it. So December fireworks, that is all 12. Where can I put this now? There's just packaging everywhere. Right, bung that there for now. I did get all of them on their release days, so actually it was December was the only one I did not pay retail for, because on its release day for the UK site, for some reason they were doing it for half price. So all the rest I paid £78 retail for. This one was about £39, I think it went down to. The only downside with that is at the end of last year, it was either just before Christmas or just after. Or was it mid-December? It was last year at this point. Christmas has happened. At some point in December, the ones that they had in stock, which I believe were May, August, September, October, November, maybe March. They're all around my feet, which is why I'm looking down. I know that they didn't have July or June or April. I know that one for sure. They all went down to like 30 something pound, like 32-ish pound. So the downside with getting them all on release day is you're paying full price for them. But the plus side is it meant I got all 12, because the mini ones sold out like that on release day. They just went. So I didn't get all the mini ones, and to this day I still don't have them. But it's one of those, isn't it? Sometimes things go on sale, sometimes they don't. You can never kind of predict what's going to go on sale, except for Christmas stuff. Christmas stuff will obviously go on sale after Christmas. Halloween stuff will go on sale after Halloween. But normally the monthly collectibles don't always go on sale. I think the pins did as well. I'm pretty sure everything did. The pins, the keys, the ears, the plush, and what bags they had left all went on sale. That was quite the journey. All those 12 Loungefly. I don't regret getting a single one of them, but I have no idea which one to use next. So far I've only used the February one, the Pirates one. They're still down by my feet. I'm trying to muster up the energy to sort it all out. I also am planning on doing a full collection video again, because I have too many. I've got Loungefly here. I've got them under my desk. Right now my desk is not usable. There's Loungefly under my desk, on my desk, everywhere. There's Loungefly under the bed, in the wardrobe. So I need a purge, don't I? Let's be honest, because I can't display them all. No, there's some that I'd want to display that I can't, so I need to sort out. I'm going to need to work up the energy for that one. Trying to get a clip of them all together. I don't think they'll all fit in the frame though, will they? But as a recap, January, Space Mountain, February, Pirates of the Caribbean, March, Teacups, April, Small World, May, Tiki Room, and June, Peter Pan. And then down here, July is Prince Charming's Carousel, August, Dumbo, September, Big Thunder Mountain, October, Haunted Mansion, November, Jungle Cruise, and December, Fireworks. It is a beautiful collection, isn't it? They are beautiful. There we go, there's a better shot of them all together. I'm stood up on the sofa. That's how high I had to go. But they look amazing together, don't they? Let me know which one your favourite backpack was. Thank you if you got this far. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but I feel like it might be a bit of a long one. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!